It's now or never. Cavino and Rich, and our guest here is fighting November 9th. Saturday, November 9th against KSI. It's Logan Paul. What's up, buddy? What's up, man? Welcome to the show.
I'm good. I'm real good.
You stoked? You look fired up.
Well, you know,
You're in the zone,
I've
man.
been doing interviews all day. You guys are my last one. I'm a little tired, but I'm pulled together. Yeah, I feel great.
Good. By the way, that's like saying, like, I've been on a lot of dates today. You guys are the last ones.
No,
you better deliver.
I'll treat you like the first. All
Please
right?
do.
Yes.
So he's in the zone, and he's fighting on the zone.
That's pretty dope, man.
Staples Center, November 9th.
Yes.
I'm nervous just saying that for you. Staples Center, are you ready for this? Are you excited?
You're nervous for me?
A little bit.
We can't have that. No, we can't have that.
No, it's a big event, man.
Yeah, it's big, man. I will say, though, so my first fight, amateur fight, 15,000 people were watching. It was at the Manchester Arena. And, I mean, that's, put quite simply, moronic.
Yes.
Like amateur fight.
Yes.
15,000 people watching.
I watched it. It was insane.
Oh, you did watch it?
I did watch it.
You ordered it.
Okay. Oh, you
Yes.
Oh, you paid for it.
I paid for it.
Wow, you're like one of one. Because
No.
it got pirated 2 million times and we lost $20 million overnight.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Now, Logan, for people who don't know, how did you get so popular? How did you break through? How did this all happen?
How do you
for
break through in this world of social media, YouTube, everything? What's your story, man?
Such a great question.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
You
I don't know.
right?
Here's how. Okay. Boiled down, consistency, uniqueness, and creativity.
Yeah.
And I think like hard work is the spine of all that. Sort of like the staple of what drives most of my success, man. I work my ass off.
Persistence.
Yeah, persistence.
It's hard to beat someone that doesn't give up, right?
Facts, bro. Just like anything in life. Like if you just work hard enough, you can do it. And man, for some reason, my brother and I, we were able to online of just like some weird, goofy kids from Ohio who just made these, like, by the way, dumb videos, these cringy dumb videos. But there's a market for that.
Right.
Apparently.
Now, how does that work? People always say, how do those guys make money? How does one monetize YouTube for people that like don't understand?
It depends how smart you are.
Okay.
How does one make money?
Yeah.
The simple answer would be through Google AdSense.
Okay.
So like a billboard on a highway, YouTube will sometimes place ads depending on where you place them in your video, depending on how many people see it, you get paid for that. Now, if you're smart and you have an audience, you're able to build a fan base, you can monetize that. And my brother and I built brands.
Right.
I built my brand, Maverick by Logan Paul. He built his brand. We sold merchandise. Next thing you know, we're moving a lot of product. And a lot of YouTubers are capitalizing on that now, sort of that product model.
Well,
No,
congrats
that's pretty
on
crazy,
that,
man.
man, because you sort of created somewhat of a blueprint, and it works for you. Now, let's talk about this KSI guy, the rematch. How did the beef start, and who is he?
I don't know. I mean, some guy, like, seriously, he called me out. He had a fight against this dude named Joe Weller. He won,
Okay.
and he called me out. And I had heard of him. I knew he was a YouTuber from the UK. I didn't understand why he was as big as he was. I think he had like 20 million subscribers or so. But then again, I tried to remove myself from a biased perspective, and I said a lot of people probably don't understand why I have a lot of followers too. And by the way, I get it. So I gave the kid a shot, accepted the challenge, and now I'm a professional boxer.
Is that insane or what? By the way, Logan, I feel like this guy broke the rule. Cavino and I have a rule.
Okay.
When you trash talk and you argue with someone, you don't talk about someone's girl or their family. And I feel like everything else you could talk about, and this guy broke that rule.
It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that.
Why is that fuel to the fire?
We had signed a contract
Yeah.
before the fight talk for the first one. And he agreed. How explicit can I get on this show?
Yeah, say what you want. They can always edit it.
All right. He agreed not to talk about Japan because it was the aftermath of Japan.
Yeah.
Right.
Vulnerable time of my life. Kind of wanted to push that narrative away.
Yeah.
And I agreed not to talk about his past where he had sexually harassed like a slew of women at a gaming convention. And it was
Right.
like this mutual like understanding of like, yo, we both done some scumbag
Yeah.
Let's drop it, try to be cordial about this. First press conference, man, all he
went
harped
there.
on was Japan, salt in the wound, poking it, and then girlfriend, family, mom, brother.
Wow.
And it got a little too personal for me, and now I thoroughly dislike the kid and want to dismantle his
So
face.
at
Wow.
first, what was like, yo, this could be a cool promotional fight. I'll whoop this guy. It'll be fun. You're like, yo, I don't like this.
It's supposed to be an exhibition.
It's supposed to be an exhibition,
And now you
but
did.
now it's just gonna be
Wow.
violent.
Yo, you were in great shape for that fight, the first one.
Thanks, man.
And I've heard you say that once you're in the ring, though, you could be in the best shape of your life. It's a lot when you got tens of thousands of people there, and it's a little overwhelming, or no?
Yeah, that's an understatement, man. I severely underestimated the amount of energy that would be just absorbed from me before I even stepped foot in the ring.
Right.
From friends and family in the locker room, from the fans in the stadium, from just being like on social media, watching what everyone's saying about the fight. Like this year, we're locking it down, and like I said before, my first ever fight, 15,000 people were watching live. Not alone. Not to mention the 3-4 million that watched online. It was a lot for the first one.
Now,
and my energy, adrenaline dump.
In the second one, what's different? There's no headgear in this one, so what are the other differences in the second fight?
So we are both registered professional fighters.
Right.
Like legitimate.
Nice.
It's sanctioned by the California Boxing Commission. No head guards. And we're moving down from 12-ounce gloves to 10-ounce gloves. Violence. It's going to be violent. Yeah.
And it's going to feel different.
Yeah, probably, man.
Yeah.
By the way, was it easy to get commissioned by the state when it's like, hey, we're a couple famous YouTubers, we just want to fight, but no, we're legit fighters? Like,
Man,
was that a process?
You think it would be. Yeah, you think. Nah, man. Showed up, got half a day's worth of doctor's exams, and now
Wow.
a professional fighter. You could do it if you wanted.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
No, I don't
Neither
know.
do I, to be honest. I'm a huge fan. But let's talk about the training now.
Okay.
So you got Shannon Briggs in your corner, right?
Yeah.
A former heavyweight. He fought George Foreman, Lennox
Yep,
Lewis.
yep.
What are you learning from this guy, and how's the training going?
Shannon is an animal.
Yeah.
He is one of a kind, and I will say there's a huge difference when your coach is a boxer of his
Right.
caliber, right? Like a lot of coaches maybe boxed a little bit, they dabbled, or maybe they never boxed, and they teach you what they know. Shannon knows from experience. Most first-round knockouts in heavyweight history. He's a dog. He's not. I wouldn't even consider him a human, and he's changing me into this like beastly creature
Right.
that's gonna finally get to blossom on November 9th. Guys, I'm locked up. It's the No Fun Club. I'm like,
Wow.
I'm cooped in a shell. We don't call it training camp. It's called death camp.
So a newfound respect for other professional fighters that you've grown up watching after going through all this?
Understatement, man.
Yeah.
Like I grew up watching a lot of UFC and MMA.
Right.
And I knew it was a hard sport. I wrestled in high school, and I knew what it took to be a fighter, but actually doing it and putting in the work. Like, I mean, people don't understand. Listen to me. Respect fighters. This is the hardest job in the world. You're risking your life for your entertainment, and I'm glad to be considered a part of that.
Well, you got the fight bug so much that I heard you want to fight Anthony Joshua. Is that true?
No, I don't know where you heard that.
Wait.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard you said, yo,
what?
yes.
That's what we heard. So we were like, I didn't know.
Everything on the internet's right, correct, true, right?
Yes,
Okay.
obviously.
I
but
don't know if we should
except
talk
that.
you out of it or
Okay.
what. Yeah.
All right, good.
So that's not true.
No.
Okay, well then hold on. So, all right, hold on. So after you beat KSI on November 9th, are there any other celebrities that you want to fight?
Boys, I'm gonna stroke my ego here for a second.
Go ahead.
I think I'm at a level that is too skilled for any entertainer, YouTuber, celebrity.
Yeah, so let's talk pressure real quick.
Okay.
We talked about the fight game. There's obviously some pressure, November 9th. You're going to be excited for that. You're ready. What about the pressures of social media, man? You have 20 million plus followers. Is that something that's constantly on your mind to provide this content and entertainment for them?
No, because I don't go out much of my house, and when I do, then I tend to get reminded of like the mass traction that I've somehow garnered.
Right. You forget sometimes.
I stopped trying to comprehend it. Like I reached a point where this doesn't make any sense anymore. I'm a kid from Ohio who happened to like making videos, and this generation happens to enjoy consuming videos.
Does your family understand it, or are they equally confused? Like,
None of us.
How is
This doesn't make any sense, dude. I'm a dumb from Ohio who enjoys making videos. Like that's it.
Hey, man, well,
crazy.
we're wishing you the best.
Thank you,
Continued
bro.
success November
Thank you.
9th.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.